Everyone's talking about buying the next $5 million HVAC company or scaling that chain of dental practices. But what if the next wave of opportunity isn't what everyone's chasing? What if the real edge is how you find, analyze, and structure these deals faster, smarter, and without an army of analysts? That's the future of small business acquisitions. Let me show you what's coming and how to stay ahead. Hi, I'm John Stoddard. I've helped buyers close over 33 million in small business acquisitions, and I've raised over 50 million to fund deals. I help first-time buyers find, fund, and close their first business without wasting years chasing junk deals or losing sleep over rookie mistakes. If you're working full-time and you're trying to acquire business on the side, this one's for you. Let's talk about what's changing and what smart buyers are doing to get ahead of the curve. The game is changing fast. We're seeing a rise in remote first businesses, agencies, newsletters, SaaS businesses, and content sites. There's no lease, no trucks, no warehouse. That's rewriting the risk profile for a lot of buyers. Warren Buffett once said, risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Well, in today's landscape, knowing what you're doing includes that a content site with SOPs and a virtual assistant can outperform a 10,000 square foot manufacturing business drowning in overhead. Then there's reoccurring revenue. Everyone wants it. PE firms will pay a premium for a boring HVAC business with monthly maintenance plan, even if the margins are lower. Why? Predictability. That same logic applies to subscription lawn care, bookkeeping retainers, and even AI prompt writing services. And specialization is everything. I saw a deal where a 7-figure cleaning company only worked with dental offices, just one vertical. They had exact training, SOPs, pricing was dialed in, and expansion? Really, it was franchisable. Niche can equal premium valuation. There's a whole new breed of buyer emerging. That's the digital nomad buyer who isn't looking for a warehouse in Ohio. They want cash flow while hiking in Patagonia. They're buying in newsletter businesses and Amazon affiliate sites because they can run them from a laptop and Wi Fi. Then we have the impact investor. They want ROI, but they're also looking for a mission. I saw a small e-com brand selling compostable dog bags. 1 million top line, 200K SDA. Sold for 5x. Why? Because the buyer wanted to save the planet and build an empire. And on the seller side, you've got 70-year-old owners with no succession plan. They're great at making money, but the kids don't want the business. Their books are messy. Their website looks like it was built on Netscape. But the business is a cash machine. That's where you're in. This is where it gets fun. Notion AI has become the new diligence binder. You could drop in tax returns, P&Ls, SOP, org charts, and it organizes everything. Then you push that into ChatGPT, Claude, or Grok, and you don't just get summaries, you get insights like, hey, margins dip in Q2. Payroll spiked after the PPP. Add backs look shady. It's like having your own team of analysts without payroll. Private equity firms have analysts digging through data rooms for weeks. You? You just need a good prompt and a clean upload. This is what I mean when I say the game is changing. Want to find deals before the brokers list them? Here's how you do it. Tools like Tuplio, how they spell it Mississippi, tupliosmb.com, scrapes the web for signals like aging ownership, low Google reviews, slow websites, and old photos. It scores which businesses are likely to sell before they raise their hand. You grab that list, drop it into instantly.ai, and now you're sending cold emails that don't feel cold. because they're personalized, relevant, and AI generated. You go from waiting for deals to building your own pipeline. No broker, no auction, just you, your AI, and a list of leads. That's kind of like the Bobby Axelrod of billions level hustle. Let me tell you about a guy who bought a 300K revenue ecom business that sold one product. Everyone passed because it was too small and product concentration. He tightened up the ops, improved the product pages, and plugged it into Amazon. 12 months later, 1.2 million run rate. That's a 4x in 1 year. No VC needed. These micro businesses are too small for private equity and too messy for search funds. But for someone with hustle and a system, it's a gold mine. And don't forget soft skills. Being likable to the seller, listening, empathizing. I've seen buyers win deals without the highest offer because the seller liked them. Charlie Munger said, "The wise man looks for what he wants in the world and adopts. The fool looks for the world to conform to him." Same with sellers. This is the part no one wants to talk about. The business you buy today has to survive tomorrow's economy. You don't need a model that's resilient. No single point of failure, SOPs built in, multiple revenue channels. IP is king. If you can't sell your process or tech or training manuals, you're just buying a job. And brand matters. You build a name buyers trust, deals will come to you. Heck, just look at people on LinkedIn followings with this space. Brokers pitch them, founders DM them directly. That's leverage. 20 years ago, a $1 trillion company sounded ridiculous. Now, we have a handful of those. Who's to say you can't build a $1 million company with 2 VAs and a great AI playbook? The future of acquisitions favors the resourceful. It's not about having the biggest checkbook. It's about speed, insight, leverage. If you want the playbook I use to help buyers go from full-time working to owning a profitable business, grab my book at dealflowsystem.net/ebook. It's in the description down below. It's $19.99, and it's packed with deal strategies, financing hacks, and structured tips that can save you time, money, and stress. You don't have to do this alone. You can shortcut the learning curve and hire a guide who's done it before. I'm John Stoddard, and I'll see you on the next one.